Have you ever faced something so big that it felt impossible to overcome? That's exactly how the people of Israel felt when they looked across the battlefield and saw Goliath. He wasn't just a soldier. He was a giant, over 9 feet tall, covered in armor, carrying weapons that looked impossible to lift. Every day, he stepped forward and challenged Israel to send someone to fight him. And every day, no one moved. The soldiers were trained warriors. The king himself stood there. But fear had a way of making everyone feel small. Then one day, a young shepherd named David arrived. He wasn't there to fight. He had simply come to bring food to his older brothers who were serving in the army. But when David heard Goliath's challenge, he couldn't understand why everyone was standing back. The giant looked powerful. David saw that. But David also remembered something else. He remembered the times God had helped him protect his sheep from lions and bears when no one was watching. He remembered that he wasn't facing life alone. So while everyone else focused on the size of the giant, David focused on the size of his faith. The king offered David armor, but it didn't fit. David wasn't a soldier. Instead, he picked up 5 smooth stones, took his shepherd's sling, and walked onto the battlefield. Imagine that moment. A giant warrior on one side, a teenage shepherd on the other. Goliath laughed when he saw him, but David stood his ground. Then, with 1 stone and 1 swing, everything changed. The stone struck Goliath's forehead, and the giant fell. The battle was over. It's a story that's been told for thousands of years because it reminds us of something we all need to hear. The biggest obstacles in our lives aren't always defeated by strength, experience, or status. Sometimes they're overcome by courage, faith, and the willingness to take 1 step forward when everyone else is standing still. And sometimes, the thing that looks impossible is only waiting for someone brave enough to face it.